Hi, Julie. It's a
Yeah,
pleasure talking to you. Talking about just a couple of days. Can I call that the international title? Is it correct?
yeah, it is. But I prefer the Brazilian title. Tell me in Portuguese.
In Portuguese, is Apenas Alguns Dias. That's the literal translation. Apenas alguns
Yeah,
dias é just a couple of days. It's the literal
I love.
translation. Let's start about the beginning of that. I know, as I'm aware, just a couple of days is based on a book by Max Albert. And if I'm not
Exactly.
wrong, Max Albert is your partner, isn't it?
You're right. This is a novel from Marx Albert.
Yeah.
And the difficulty was when I read that book a few years ago,
Yeah.
I said to myself, like in 1 minute, okay, this is a movie, and this is a movie that I would like to do. So it took a few years to arrive to that movie, but that's right. That's a novel, a very touching, funny novel, and we wrote it together. And the difficulty was is that his novel we had to his novel had to become my movie, you know, and
Yeah.
writing to.
You were very close to him when the book was born and then transpose that to a cinema, to a movie. I imagine it was a very different process, isn't it?
Exactly, especially when you when you write together, you know, because
Yeah.
we both loved that story, but I have my own sensibility, you know, and he has his own. So we have hopefully we didn't divorce, but we managed to create to respect the character of the movie, which
Yeah.
is Arthur Berti, that music journalist, you know, that sense
Yeah.
of humor, that. But I also needed to put more documentary, you know, all the work I've done with the association, organization for
Mhm.
refugees. So our two sensibilities, you know, had to work together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Toi, on t'invite à un concert et tu détruis ta chambre d'hôtel et une bagnole.
11 350 pour 2-3 éraflures et c'est des grands malades.
Tu me fais chier, Arthur. Tu vas repasser aux infos générales.
Arthur Berthier de l'époque, on couvre l'évacuation, je peux vous poser d'autres
Alors,
questions.
pas du tout le moment.
Just a couple of days is your first time as a director, isn't it? But you have a large experience as a casting director, working with casting.
Yeah.
So how this perspective contribute to develop of the movie? The how close the way they act and the actors was important for the movie.
Yeah, first of all, I have professional actors in my movie, like Camille Cotin, Benjamin Biolay, for example. But I also have non-professional actors like Amroula Safi,
Yeah.
who plays
Daoud.
Daoud. And a lot of refugees in the movie, a lot of volunteers in the movie are non-professional. So I wanted to mix those two. And the work with, for example, Amroula was a main part with Benjamin Biolay. Benjamin, I mean, he had the text, the script, he knows every lines. And I said, okay, we all know the situation, but forget that. And
Yeah.
now we are going all to listen to each other, because Amroula isn't a professional actor. He has just wonderful, and he knows Daoud's story like anyone, because he had this refugees road and difficulties, so he knows better than me. So listen now, guys. We listen to each other, and we did a lot of improvisation. I helped
Great.
a lot, and I think it's part of the movie to have that documentary, like immersive tonality, you know.
You said that one of the professional actors was Benjamin Biolay. But of course, he made many movies before, but he's much better known as a musician, isn't it? How did you reach him how did you choose him to be this journalist, Arthur, your protagonist?
Yeah. In fact, Benjamin is a famous singer in France, a huge musician. He's also an actor. But when I wrote that script, I didn't think especially about him. I thought about a lot of comedians. I knew a lot of professional comedians, and I was, it's not really Arthur, you know, it's not really him. And at the end of the writing, I was completely lost. And especially I am a casting director, so it was a nightmare because usually I find ideas, but for my own movies, I wasn't sure. And one day, I saw Benjamin, you know, on that interview on radio. Now radio are, you know, on screen.
Yeah.
And Benjamin was talking about his music. I mean, I've never met him before. And he was kind of really cool, you know, with sunglasses. It's his like 4 in the afternoon. And
Just like
that,
Arthur.
like that. Cool. And I say, oh my God, that's him. How could I, you know, think about him before? So I just call his agent. I say, okay, I have a part for him. And I sent the script. And like the day after, Benjamin called me saying, okay, I am part
Great.
of it.
Merci de vous occuper de lui.
Ah, c'est normal.
Non, mais c'est bien.
Je voudrais faire un papier sur la soupe. Daoud, this is my daughter, Emily. Oh, j'arrache la grand-mère, hein. Wow. You like this music? Yeah, shit. French music, it's shit.
Julie, thank you very much. I really enjoyed your movie. Congratulations again, and thank you for your time.
Obrigada.
Obrigado.
Merci,
Thank
Julie.
you.